Never die. Never die. Never die.
Fuck you.
All right, it is Friday, 8:56. You might be wondering why this podcast is coming out late. Well, there was an emergency at work. I got called in early, so all my plans got thrown off in the morning. But before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That is 20% off your entire order, blackstonelabs.com. Look, you're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get shredded, trying to make these gains, trying to look good for the summer, whatever it is you're trying to achieve for your body. Well, guess the fuck what? Blackstone Labs can help you. And you get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. Use promo code B2the4thpower at checkout and get yourself hooked up. Also, too, CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Look, no job too big, no job too small. Look, concrete. You want to cement your front yard, you want to cement your backyard, your stamps, driveways, walkways, pathways, patios, whatever it is you're trying to do, CH Concrete can help you. CH Concrete can help you. Just mention the Angry Dad, get that free estimate. Now, I'm going to get into today's podcast, and I got a special guest. We've never spoken. We've never talked. We've had a couple of conversations, DMs through Instagram. And I found out this guy through my brother, the man dragon himself. This guy has been on Generation Iron. I'm a big fan of his work. I love his Instagram. His shit is fire all day long. And introduce yourself, brother.
How's it going? I'm Gus. My Instagram is the Pirate King Gus. I wish I would have came up with something, a nice speech and everything like that. Would have been nice. Just kidding. Let's see. I'm ex-powerlifter. Now I'm a current bodybuilder. I'm trying to work for my pro card, which everything happened. There was a show that was supposed to happen like in July, but it got pushed to December. So I guess we got some time to work on that. Previous stuff that I used to do before, I used to build stages. Kind of fun, a lot of work, a lot of fun. Mostly drugs. I did it for the drugs. I ain't got it.
Well, it's crazy because, like I said, just the bodybuilding aspect of things, and like I said, once I became a fan. Once my brother introduced me to you, and like when I said introduced me, all he did was show me Instagram. I know this guy, and he told me that he DM'd this guy. Hey, did you know you were on here? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And like I said, the style of training you do, the guerrilla tactics that you have, the way you attack your food, like these are the things that help me motivate me. And when I see things like that, it just gets me all juiced up and fired up because, when I see you work out and I see you do these insane workouts and training methods, I'm like, that's the shit that I like. That's the shit that I like to do. And it's like I said, it's crazy as fuck because, in my world, in my area, there's only maybe one or two people that really know bodybuilding. Like my buddy Dragon knows what I tell him, and he kind of follows it here and there, I'm saying, through YouTube, stuff like that. But, I'm pretty avid follower of bodybuilding with things going on. And like I said, it almost, just through Instagram, it makes me feel like, we're connected in a certain way where I'm like, man, this guy's doing the exact same thing I would be doing right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, I got a question for you. You ever done like the old school simple diet?
Well, see, I've done it, and it's what I live by. You know what I'm saying? Then when I first started doing bodybuilding, that's the only way I would eat. You know what I'm saying? And like when we see, like, explain what a simple bodybuilder diet is.
A simple bodybuilder diet is keeping all the food, both from your protein, your source of vegetables, and your source of carbs, very simple, no process anything. So a lot of the generic diets, I don't want to use the word generic, that kind of sounds terrible. A lot of the simple diets is just white fish, either tilapia, maybe cod for some individuals, old school chicken, broccoli, asparagus, easiest thing to get, and rice, good old chicken and rice. I remember this one time after watching I watched the movie from, I think it was Rocky. I want to say, with Sylvester Stallone back in the day, where his diet was just like, well, from what I saw in the movie, raw eggs into do the whole chugging thing. I used to do that every morning. For forgot how old it was. I think I started when I was like 8 when I started doing that. That was awful terrible. It was freaking the worst. But back then I didn't have access to like internet, magazines. I mean, I would go like to Circle K. I would like the closest one where I was like a 10-minute walk. So I would walk over there. I'll look at like the random magazines that they had at the time. The ones I can remember were like Muscle and Mags. But going back, I remember having that simple diet, just drinking nothing but eggs, for sure in the morning, and I think I did that at night also.
Yeah.
I'd be gagging the entire time.
Oh, I could believe it. I would be too.
And then tuna, nothing but canned tuna for like 30 weeks.
Oh,
it was freaking terrible.
I remember those days, bro. I remember those days.
So to this very day, all these years have passed and everything like that. The smell of tuna and like tilapia, I cannot stand it. It's so awful for me.
Oh, no. I'm that way with broccoli. As soon as I even look at broccoli, it does not look appetizing. I've eaten so much broccoli, I'm to the point where like I feel like a child again because I just want to gag.
That's how I was at the Generation Iron when I was prepping for that one. I forgot how many weeks I prepped for that one, but I do remember my diet was like 350 grams of protein, just tilapia.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Oh.
So the job that I had, I was building stages.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the place. The thing about that was there's no microwave or anything like that.
Oh, not like cold fish. Oh my God.
Back when that clear jelly.
Yeah.
Coagulated jelly tilapia.
Yes.
Ice and cold. I had to eat that.
Oh.
5, 6 in the morning, right there, coagulated.
Oh my God.
And God, I can't stand that smell. I'm just thinking about it. Right? It's
I 100% feel you on that, man. Oh my God! It just, like I said, certain smells you're just like, oh, what was I thinking? But when you're young and dumb and trying to make gains, you know what I'm saying? You do what it takes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's it. When I first started doing simple diets, I was eating chicken breast and rice and broccoli, and it got to the point where I couldn't eat the broccoli anymore. I couldn't even eat any kind of vegetable for a moment, and it was just chicken and rice, and I would do like 8 meals a day like that. And then I would like boil chicken thighs and like kind of mix it in between the day. And so it'd be chicken thighs and rice. And then like sometimes I would get mustard and just kind of put it on top. Like, oh my God, I just, and it's just forcing this food down. But the thing is it's the result you want, the result that you're going to get. And that's why we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody will tell you, like, it's funny as hell because you hear it all the time. I'm not eating for taste. I'm eating for gains. And when you really make gains and you start seeing gains and you're like, that's the only time it'll click because a normal person wouldn't understand that at all.
Then I got with, for my last one that I did to get qualified for nationals, I did with my buddy Enrique.
Yeah.
He has his bodybuilding powerlifting team is called TIV Bodies. His diet is completely different.
Yeah.
Now, what I mean, I think that was a gunshot or a firework. I don't know if you heard that. I am in the barrio, so.
Oh yeah, now it goes like that.
So his diet, when I met him, he goes, Gus, I have three rules for you. He goes, no tilapia. A bunch of sodium and no bunch of cardio. I was like, cool. So here's my money. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And pretty much my diet with Homeboy is nothing but. Well, I mean, I want to say it's still clean. It's 70% clean, and the 30% is, I don't want to use the word dirty, so it's kind of like, it's decent.
Yeah.
So everything's like macro based. But if you come across my videos, I'm candy. It's nothing but candy. All my carbs is literally just candy and Pop-Tarts.
Exactly. I see. When you be eating, I'm like, man.
And like I follow his thing to it. Even to this very moment, it still doesn't make sense to me. But I'm like, I'm so much bigger, so much, when I lean out, I completely dice my calves. I mean, my legs will never grow.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I have the most shredded calves on stage, so I was like, well, at least I got that. You have these guys with massive freaking calves, and I'm over here with like diced. So I'll take it. So.
Oh yeah. When, like I said, I post this all the time, but I had a heart attack. I've had 2 heart attacks already, and it's all due to some genetic defect in my heart. Apparently I've had it my whole life, and it just, they said I could have gone and never had it hurt me or do anything to me, but I just, one of a million, it gave me a heart attack. It caused blood clots, and so that's why I had it. But with the medication he had given me, I actually couldn't even eat bodybuilder style anymore. And so I had to kind of I gained a lot of weight after the heart attack because I couldn't eat specific things, or I couldn't eat a certain way because it would make me sick. And then come to find out, the medication he gave me had changed my gut biome so now I'm gluten free. So I have to be gluten free. I eat a little bit of gluten, I get sick, I feel nauseous, my stomach bloats, and it just completely throws me out of whack. And I never thought that'd be me because, man, before, like I said, when I was I got to a point where my body was just a machine, and it didn't matter what I ate, it just turned it into muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like I would eat I would have to eat, so I was eating like almost between 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day just to maintain the size that I used to be. And I would just literally, you'd have to wake up in the middle of the night, wake up in the middle of a nap, and eat food just so I wouldn't feel like I was starving. You know what I'm saying? I was eating like damn near 5 pounds of meat every day. And man, I eat a gallon of ice cream. Like it wasn't shit. I'd fucking eat like 2 whole pizzas and just look jacked as fuck the next day. And it was fucking crazy. And then after I had a heart attack, then like I said, now basically living a keto life. I'm not very strict to it because, I do a YouTube channel with my son, and we eat all kinds of stuff. And so I always do it for the 2. But besides that, the majority of my life is just meats and fats now, and I got to kind of live with it.
Man, that's scary. Did you have to get like a...
No heart stent, no nothing, because like I said, I've being a bodybuilder, your diet's pretty much clean. You're pretty much at the peak health of your body. And the thing is like when I went mine, they were confused. They didn't know what the fuck caused my heart attack or what was going on the first time, and they didn't really further into it. They're like, well, we don't know. It's just a freak thing. And then on the second time, because like when they stick a tube through your thigh up to your heart to check it, and they're like, your arteries are clear, your arteries are fine, you're perfectly healthy. I'm like, and I know I'm healthy. Like even the doctors say to this day, they're like, you don't need these pills that you have to take, because I'm taking maybe about 10 pills a day in just prescriptions. And it's just to make sure that I don't have another blood clot. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 100% healthy. There's no reason for me to be on these pills except for the blood clot thing. And so I get a little nick, I start gushing blood. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy because, like I said, I'm perfectly healthy. It's just like an artery in my heart it looks like a funnel, so there's no pressure in it, and it causes like the blood turbulence.
That's scary.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking scary. Like I say, because like when the first heart attack happened, I didn't know, it was very minor. But when the second heart attack happened, bro, I thought like it was a widowmaker. I was not gonna they were like, you're lucky. Like I had to be I was in the hospital for hella long. You had to run all this fucking shit in me just to clear the blood clot because there was no way to push it through or to like break it up. And like I said, it's just some crazy shit. Like they were like, we don't. Like I'm huge as fuck, bro. Like I said, I'm 280 right now. I'm 6'5". I'm not as jacked as I used to be, but I'm still muscular. And everyone sees me, they're like, you can't have a heart attack, or you're perfectly fine, or there's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, I'm just letting you know what the doctors tell me. You know what I'm saying?
And how long was this? How long ago?
The heart attack I had was last June. It was 1 month before me and my wife got married.
Oof.
Oh, no, I know, bro. Trust me. I was off of work for hella long. I had to go through all this fucking doctor shit. And the thing is like I said, I can still train, but I can't train like the way I like to train. Like how you, I'm gonna put weight on that bar. I'm gonna do some impressive ass shit right now because to get huge as fuck, you got to move heavy weights and you got to eat big fucking steaks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna steal that one from Uncle Randy right there. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I would slap on as much as I possibly could, do as many reps as I could, and if I died, I died. And now I can't do it like that.
I love that mentality. I used to have
You know what I'm saying? That's that real bodybuilder mentality. It's like, no, I'm gonna kill this shit, or I'm gonna die trying.
That's why I was the last time I did a conventional deadlift. I had that mentality, you know. I didn't lock it out. I was fighting for it. I couldn't freaking lock it out. I was fighting for it so hard to the point where I passed out. I completely passed out doing that. My head actually hit the floor.
Oh.
I was kind of dazed out. I don't know how long. I used to work at a gym. In the back room, people used to use it for like boot camp and dicking around. Let's be honest. And when I would close the gym for the public, it was my time to train. You know, so I was there myself. I don't know how long I was completely out to the floor, but when I came to, I told myself, you know what, I think I'm not gonna try to pull this much ever again. It could have been a lot worse. I mean.
It could have been a lot worse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially falling and hitting your head.
Yeah, I would have been done. Nobody came in the morning. Oh, well, look, Gus died trying to pull 700.
You know what I'm saying? Impressive. Throw a couple more plates on there for him.
Yeah, that's the golden rule.
You know, and that's the thing, too, is what I love about bodybuilding and training is it's not strict to one certain thing, one certain style. Everybody's body is different, and everybody's angle of training is different. And it's always great to see all these different techniques and different ways. Because like I said, when a couple times I seen you doing some squats with bands, I'm like, that's a smart fucking idea. I didn't even realize to even do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just it's crazy as fuck. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I watch your videos, I'm like, you think like me, you train like me. And I wish I was fucking there. You know what I'm saying?
If you ever come over here, I say let's do some legs. So I'll grab my.
Oh yeah, legs. hey, I'm a madman, bro. Legs are my favorite day.
I mean, every time I train it only happens when I train with my coach with Enrique, or if I'm like really high on caffeine.
Yeah.
It only happens when I train quads. For some reason, I don't know why, the intensity is so high to the point where I will throw up like violently.
Hey, and that's how you train leg. You know how many times I had to make the man dragon do that? Because like he's my training partner. When we go in the gym, we'd be in the middle. Like we used to work nights together, and we worked the same job, so we would both show up at the gym. And I'd literally be yelling at him to get weight up. And he'd be like, he'd get it up. But then after that, he'd be like, I'm going to get sick. I'm like, I respect it. You did it. You know what I'm saying? We've had so many conversations like that where I'm sitting there, what are you doing?
It's come like, let me see. What was it? It was sometime last year. It has never happened in my entire life. He made me throw up on like the third set on leg extensions. Leg extensions.
Hey, that's how it goes.
My heart went like 0 to like 200 like during that entire set. I'm like, oh my god, hold on, bring me that bucket.
That's it. I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Yeah, but
I remember
once it happens, I'm gonna go for the next set. Set.
I remember the first time I threw up. When we all first start going to the gym, we all think we're a badass. We all think we're training hard. You know what I'm saying? And I had a couple of buddies of mine that do pro bodybuilding, and they're like, "Oh, you're really taking this serious? Well, come train with us. We're gonna teach you what you need to know. Teach you how to do this correctly." And the first time I did legs with them, they're like, and this is what he told me: once you get under that bar, you're going to get every rep, because if you don't, you got to start over. And when I'm spotting you, you better keep pushing, and because I'm going to be there helping you up and down. And so it got to the point where I didn't even feel like I was squatting anymore. I think I got to, it felt to the point where they were squatting me plus the weight. And then as soon as I racked that bar, you know what I'm saying? I could not stop.
Man. Speaking about the squatting, there was this one time I was training with my buddy Eric. I haven't worked out with him in like 3 years. Reason being, so our styles are completely different now.
Yeah.
He's focused on only powerlifting.
Yeah.
So he sticks to his program, and I'm bodybuilding, so it's two different lanes. You know?
Yeah.
But going back when I would train with the guy, and these other gym rats that were right there, he helped me by spotting me, hit 405 for 35 reps. I probably did 30 on my own, and I'm just kidding. I don't even know how many I did on my own. Then they jumped in and helped me out. It was to the point where the following day, my immune system was gone.
Oh.
I was sick in bed. The people, I think, got the man flu. You know how the man flu. Once you're in bed, you're done. That's how I was, laying in bed. I had to call in sick. Well, of course, I'm not going to tell my boss, hey, sorry, I can't go. I train legs, blah, blah, blah. Just like,
yeah.
I'm very sick to my stomach.
Very sick.
Good old squat sessions. I haven't had one like that in a long time.
Oh,
actually, I had to pull back on getting under the bar just because my lower back can't handle it.
Which I respect, because I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? That lower back's always been tender. You know what I'm saying? I worked really hard to get it as strong as I could, but you know what I'm saying? Once I start putting too much weight on it, I ain't gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? And after I kind of figured that out, then it's just 100% form and proper technique going up and down, because reps make the definition. You know what I'm saying? Weight, that heavy ass weight's what makes that thickness. So it's all about just chiseling them out.
Mm-hmm. And if you're gonna step on stage, they gotta be thick, juicy, and shredded. You know
what I'm saying?
If you go up there with soft legs, they'll just look at you and be like,
oh yeah, like what the fuck you doing?
Next.
And that's one of the things too, is like when I decided to do bodybuilding, I was like, I told myself, I hate training legs, but it's now my favorite day, because you gotta have them fucking legs. I would dedicate a whole day to hamstrings, and then like 2 days later do hamstrings and quads, just to make sure that my legs were fucking thick as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Same here. I think at one point where I was working with someone else, I like trying different diets. I'll try them for like 6 months, see how it goes.
Yeah.
This guy's way was a very high protein, which was 550 grams of protein. Like
that's a lot.
I was chewing nonstop.
Yeah.
As soon as I finished one meal, I looked at the time. Oh God, my next meal's in 30 minutes. I kept chewing. With this guy, he had some decent sized legs for his stature.
Yeah.
So I started like training with him. His style was just bunch of weight, rep them out, bunch of weight, rep it out, bunch of weight, rep it out, which is fun. I mean, my
to a point.
Until my lower back's like, nope, you're done. Going back to this, we were training legs 4 times a week. Sunday, nothing but hamstring. Ooh. Tuesday, nothing but quads. Thursday was both.
Yeah.
So like one hamstring, one quad, one hamstring, one quad, back and forth. But we'll be in the gym for like 3 hours just doing like legs, to the point where we're walking like, oh my God. and then a Friday or Saturday was just light touch up, just nothing overloading, just get the little blood in there. I don't know why I was doing that. My knees were to the point where they were going to blow out every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily I never had that situation.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I always like to say. I'm one of those persons that like to practice safe sets.
That's why now it's like, all right, if I do this movement, I think I can get like four good sets before something starts hurting.
Yeah.
That's how I think now. I know this is because bodybuilding, it's all like longevity, man. Well,
Yeah,
at least
no.
that's the way I want to do. I want to be I want to be like Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
Years later, yeah.
Exactly. And hey, and you hear it too, man, there's videos and stuff like you young kids, you guys think you need to go for this depth, you guys think you need to do this, you think you do that. Let me tell you straight now, from an OG that's been doing it for so long, he's all, check it out, parallel, which I've always been a parallel person, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Nah, I agree with that statement. Like, once it starts hurting, I don't think it's working.
That's how you don't see me do lunge. You'll never see me do barbell on my back. Back lunges. I can't.
Yeah.
Maybe the first set in the legs. Beginning the second one, my back is done. It's just
see, and even with lunges, I don't even really do lunges anymore. I do step ups. You know what I'm saying? And if I do step ups, I might do a couple of weights, but I always make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I put that bench right there, and I just step up, step down, step up, step down. That's the best alternative for me. That doesn't hurt my back, and it doesn't put too much of a load on my hips and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. This is a healthy. We got to make this a healthy sport, plain and simple.
Exactly. As I said, I still want to hit the stage. I still want to do all this stuff, but I got a whole bunch of other issues going on that I got to take care of first. And like even right now, like I said, I put on the weight, I've lost the weight, I've done all these different things. But like I said, I'm just maintaining. I'm trying to at least keep as much size as I possibly can. But the thing is like I said, just to get under the bar the way I want to, it's something I wish I could. But I've had to do so many workarounds now that I'm like, all right, I'm starting to develop this little bit of alternative workout style that I like, and it keeps me feeling good, keeps me looking good. But like I said, ain't nothing like being jacked as fuck though.
Agreed, 1,000 billion%. That's why I enjoyed the feeling when I bulked up to like 275. That was like literally the heaviest I've ever been.
Yeah.
My stage weight I have to be under 212.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I look fantastic. So I think we'll see how nationals comes around.
Yeah.
The most size I put on was got to a nice beefy 275. I wanted to stay there all year round. I want to hit 300.
Hey, they see, 300 has always been the weight I love because, like I said, I'm tall as fuck. So I'm a natural born thick fucking person, you know what I'm saying? Just naturally fucking huge as fuck. I was 5'11" in the 4th grade, bro. I was a grown ass fucking man when I was a kid.
All right, 5'11" till like 20.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And being 300 pounds is easy for me. But the thing is like 300 pounds that I was is not the 300 pounds that I am now, or was anyways. Like I said, I'm just fat as fuck now. But like I said, when I was training before I got injured, 300 pounds, jack, bro. People were like, "You a football player? You this? You're MMA?" I'm like, "No, bodybuilding. This is what I do." And people were like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, you know what I'm saying? When you start getting those looks like, "Who the fuck are you? Are you someone important?" I'm like, "Nope, just a regular motherfucker out here, just trying to be jacked and juicy." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because what people don't realize when you get that big, well, you're taller than me. I'm only like 5'11", 5'11 and a half, maybe in a good day in the morning.
Stand up a little straighter.
Let my hair off completely. So when I put on all that weight, what people didn't realize was like I was having trouble walking around.
Hey.
I'll get out of breath, just like, you know what, I'm gonna go get this pencil that's over there. Just walking like 10 feet, I'm like, all right. It started hurting, my knees started hurting. Getting up out of the bed was like, that was a workout in itself.
Hey, that is it made me laugh so hard I was coughing. But that is the truth, bro. Because when you get a certain point and you got that much muscle, oh my God, it takes so much effort to breathe, so much effort to move. You're just like, if I'm not in the gym, I just want to sit down and not do shit.
Tell you. And it was funny because I would always be. Well, it sounded like I was struggling to breathe. That's the thing. Like, especially I'll be eating, I'll be chewing something.
I already know.
But I did enjoy walking around.
Yeah.
Having that thickness feeling.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at 250, give or take. We were prepping for the muscle contest in July, but when they canceled that, we're like, all right, let's just pull back. Let's not focus on that. Postponed it. They postponed the USA at the end of the year. They're gonna combine it. I think they're gonna combine the Masters. I have no clue.
Yeah, and I think I heard the same thing that they're a lot of these things are getting canceled and they're going to put it into a master show. But there's so much stuff in the air we don't even know what the fuck's going on.
It keeps changing. I know they're barely starting to open up a couple things here in LA County.
Yeah.
Around me, the other counties around me, their gyms are open. You can go inside a restaurant. Not here. Supposedly.
Yeah, it's the same here. Where I'm at over here in the Bay Area, we're still locked down. Nothing's open. Me and the kids just went to Five Guys, and I didn't bring my mask, and I had to wait outside and let them get the food and bring it outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like I said, I'm dying to go in the gym, and I got a 24-hour membership, and I just got an email today, and I just think it's complete bullshit what they're doing because, like I said, I pay a monthly membership. And I don't know, if you have 24 hours or if you got if you got the email, they're like, you can have a buddy pass for a year and it starts from the day the gym opens, or we'll give you 1 month free, or you can give a 90-day membership gift to somebody. I'm like, are you fucking serious? It's already been 2 fucking months. You know what I'm saying? And I have not been able to walk into this gym at all. And are you fucking serious? You guys can do a little better than this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have multiple gyms, honestly.
Yeah.
I have 24-hour fitness, not too far from me. LA Fitness, they opened one up like 3 minutes away from where I'm at.
Okay.
I have another one across the street from a university, the one that I used to work at, called Triad. I have another one 90 minutes away. That's the only gym that's open near me.
Yeah.
Is in Riverside, which is like 45 miles away from me.
Yeah.
Drive time, LA traffic, like 90 minutes. So I drive 90 minutes to have access to a gym for over an hour, and then drive back. So that's already 4. And then I also have Planet Fitness. That's where I train some of my clients, just because nobody
wants to pay a membership fee especially for the price that memberships are, because they don't value it. And see, like where I'm in a gym desert. All we basically have is 24 hours and then maybe a couple of mom and pop places. But when I mean mom and pop places, it's basically like at Anytime Fitness. They just barely opened up a Crunch down over here. There's an InShape over here too. I don't know if you heard of that one, but they're like super small, weak gyms. And it's like they don't have any of the things that I need to train the way I want to train. So basically 24 hours is the only place that's worth it to me to even have one. And trust me, because I'd love to have multiple gyms, memberships. And the thing is, too, is like I used to live in the East Bay. And when I lived in the East Bay, I had like 5 24-hour fitnesses within 15 minutes driving of me. And so I would go to every one of these different ones because they'd have all the legit equipment. Like before they did all this upgrade shit, they'd have all the old school, fucking iron weights, fucking, rusted ass fucking, machinery, all the shit that really worked. You know what I'm saying? And then once they started updating it, I was like, you know what I'm saying? All the real functional equipment's gone for all this lever, pulley, move while you do the exercise work with you. And I'm like,
the hoist, I think that's what
yes, exactly. Hoist. You know what I'm saying? Everything's hoist now. I'm like, what the fuck is the obsession with hoist? Why is it got to be this crappy ass fucking equipment that doesn't feel good,
Maybe because it rhymes with moist and everything like that word. Probably. But yeah, the nearest 24-hour fitness, I only go for one reason, because they have a hack squat.
Yeah.
And with my beat up old back, it's the only way I can kill my legs and save my back at the very
exactly, because the support on the back for that hex squat, there's a reason why it was invented. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit works.
And if you want to do some random booty stuff, like you see all the girls doing it completely.
Oh yeah.
That's the place to go to. But.
That's it. Shit, I got a YouTube video not that long ago. I did a 900-pound hex squat. Fucking, I did it for 10.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Your knees felt fine.
Oh, my knees feel fine. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like one thing I always say, like I said, I go parallel. I won't go that deep. You know what I'm saying? People are like, hey, I'm like, well, shit, I do what's safe, bro. I got the 90. That's all I wanted.
My legs are still growing. That's all that matters. That's for sure.
That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I started using a band on the hack squat.
Yeah, I saw that.
It depends on what I want to do that day. I either do it reversed or put it at the bottom. So when I do the full rep up, it creates more tension. But it depends on I'm playing. But the reason I've been doing the reverse band on it, it's much easier on your knees.
Yeah.
Which I need, you know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, paying for like bronze kneecaps and copper kneecaps. Maybe titanium ones down the road. I don't know. We'll see what we have down the road.
And carbon fiber.
I need gold kneecaps if I play my cards right. The fact that I'm able to like go past what I can normally do to my heart rate feels like it's going 200 miles an hour. I forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah.
I started using the reverse bands on it. It's on the video. It's on one of my videos that I put it.
Oh yeah. Now for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put his link to his Instagram right there so everyone can go follow you. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully a lot of people do. And like I said, I love the aspect of bodybuilding because you have to put in the work to get the results. You know what I'm saying? And when you put in the work, everybody has to find their own way. And once you find your own way, your own approach, the style, the things that you like to do, it takes it to a whole nother level because bodybuilding is individual to each person. So everybody's style is different. Everybody's technique is different. And just watching that is so inspiring because it takes time and effort to create that. You know, so it just doesn't happen overnight. You just don't go in the gym and you know what to do. Once you go through your lessons and your training and you figure out what works for you and you start putting these things together, to me, it's magical. It's like this person did all this to achieve this, and that shit's inspiring to me.
And I kind of wish I would have known. All right, when I first started lifting, I'm a guy. We're all guys. We go in there. Yeah, I know how to do this. I know how to build a chest. I know how to do this and that. I had that mentality. I was that guy.
And it's all of us, though. Honestly.
And God, I wish I would have learned all this stuff sooner. But like I said earlier on, I didn't really have. None of us really had access to like we didn't have no social media to see how do I squat or I'm gonna follow this guy. What is he doing? How does he know this beautiful stuff?
Exactly.
I think I was just reading Muscle Fitness and you ever watch that movie documentary Pumping Iron?
Yeah, of course, man. It's a staple, bro. It's like have I read the Bible?
And I remember when I first watched that, I was like, so that's how you kind of train.
You know what I'm saying? Give you a little idea.
And going back to, I wish we all do. Wish everything now. Going back, I think if I would have like squatted differently, my back would be so much fine. I think my knees.
Oh yeah.
So much healthier.
No. Let me tell you something right now. It's that's where technique comes in because we don't learn technique right away. You don't learn, and and even back then everyone kind of kept to themselves and no one wanted to share their trade secrets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the truth. They might give you a little snippet of what they do, but they won't tell you, holding your stomach like this, hold your your back like this. This is how you want to come down. This is how you want to. They don't tell you that you need to break at the knees and not at the back. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I don't think even Muscle and Fitness magazines told me any of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These are all those little trade secrets. You have to be inducted into learning them, Now everyone just gives it out for free, like, hey.
Yeah. Especially with this whole quarantine thing. Did you see all this? I don't know if you came across them, but there's people selling like at-home workouts
Oh
at
my God.
a high price. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
And then like selling generic diets too. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I have one of my buddies. He swears on this diet. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee.
yeah.
All his clients, he has a good amount, like over 80 for sure.
Yeah.
All his clients have the same copy and paste diet, which kind of sucks. No custom changes. So a 120-pound young lady who's like 20 years old, and then you got a 40-year-old lady, maybe 180 pounds, give or take.
Yeah.
They will have the same diet to the T. It kind of sucks. It really sucks.
It does.
And
I've seen a lot of people do that shit.
when I posted that on my story, like, if you're following this, congrats, you have it again, but for a different person. This is a very basic diet, and I got a lot of hate from traders for saying that's all they know. Which is awesome. Which is awesome. If that's what they know, that's what
If you make your money, I'm not gonna hate on you, but I'm just like, it's stupid.
Yeah. And yeah, I got so much like hate and feedback, and everybody's telling me like, dude, you're telling other people to eat candy and everything. Like, oh no, I'm telling them to eat what have a little piece of goodness in their diet, like a little maybe fruit. If they want some fruit, have some fruit, And obviously with a nice stable clean part of the diet, like 80% nice and clean, 20% decent.
Yeah.
And I got so much like anger because of that, because some of the trainers don't let their clients have any fruit. And I'm
exactly,
people,
and
enjoy yourself.
It's just so crazy because people don't realize that, you have a clean diet and then all of a sudden you get a cheat meal, and people think, oh, it's a cheat day, I'm gonna eat all. Like, if you mitigate what you're doing and be like, look, I'm gonna have a little bit of this here, a little bit of that, because that right there will stifle, I need to eat this. You know what I'm saying?
What was your worst cheat day?
Oh man, my worst cheat day. This was after a leg day.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the Man Dragon, we went to you ever heard of Mountain Mike's?
Mountain Mike's?
Yeah, it's a pizza place.
Mm-mm.
It's probably all you can eat pizza, lunch buffet, and it's top of the line pizza. So we had a heavy leg day. We went and picked up my son from school right after the gym, and then when we went straight to the Mountain Mike's, I think I must have ate at least 2 whole all-you-can-eat pizzas to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because they just keep making them for that lunch period, and so I ate a few of those, and then got home. I ate one of those 5-gallon buckets of ice cream, and then yeah, bro. And then I think I had like donuts and cake that night too, and I was so sick for like 3 days.
I think my worst one was, I used to train early in the morning. Now I don't, just because of work. Now I train in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So during that time when I trained in the morning, I think it was a back day. I came across a King Kamali back workout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. I want to look like him. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. And obviously, I didn't know about diets or anything. Oh, I knew the general rule, but I didn't eat like I was supposed to at the time. But my cheat day, as soon as I finished training, I waited for In-N-Out to open.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have In-N-Out.
Oh, we have In-N-Out. Yeah, I love it.
I had this is before they stopped it. I had a 15 by 15.
Oh yeah.
15 patties, 15 cheese. I had you got to use a fork because there's no way you can like. If you could, that's impressive. I had that. Right after that, I went to McDonald's. I'm pretty sure I spent like $10. I mean, a dollar menu.
Oh yeah,
$1.
yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. And it's healthy for you too.
Very healthy. Macro.
Then I went to get some tacos shortly after. This is all within the same. It's right here in West Covina, Baldwin Park. It was just in the general area. After some tacos, I ended up eating at a place called Alfredo's. The carne asada fries. I swear, those are like crack.
Yeah, they are, bro. They are.
when you're drunk, there, it's like crack. Not a doubt. And then I ended up getting like really drunk sometime after, and I know for a fact I still eat like shit. For sure, burgers and fries. Like when I was drunk, that's my go-to meal.
Yeah.
Burgers and chili cheese fries.
Oh, that's my favorite foods right there.
I can't drink anymore, man.
Same way, brother.
Like, I mean, there was a time where early years, go hang out with the homies. We'll get like, depending how many of us was it, we'll ask. There's always an older cat.
Oh yeah.
We're teens. Everybody has an older cat. They'll be like,
oh yeah.
Hey, get us some beers. You can have a couple beers and everything like that. So we'll get a bunch of like. Well, during that time, it was like Bud Ice. Reason being, so you can get like so many in a pack. So
exactly. You could literally buy cases of 40s.
And it was we would be drinking, and then somebody would come out with like a bottle of some very cheap vodka. That plastic bottle vodka.
Oh, I already know.
The red label.
Yeah.
I can't recall the name. I think it's like Pablo
vodka.
Guys, like
I know, bro. I did the same thing.
We got and then we would drink, and then go to school the next morning or go to work early in the morning. Depends for us. Now, if I were to drink, I'm here. Watch my little mini fridge. This is not mine. This is my little Rucas. This is a Modelo. She'll say she'll kick my ass if I drink it. But if I were to have that tall boy, I'll get in that lazy mode. I'm gonna relax, and I will just pass out.
Hey, we was just talking about that. Like, I'm the same way, brother. Like I said, when I drink, I usually just have like maybe like some vodka with some club soda mix, and man, it'll knock me out, bro.
Have you ever had I had it like 4 years ago, I think, but it's called Tito's vodka.
Oh, Tito's vodka, that's some premium shit right there.
I was dumbfounded, like what the hell? It was so fantastic. It just went out so smoothly. Yeah. There's no reflex or anything like that.
That's how it goes, brother.
Like if I were to start drinking again, I will probably go back to that one. But no, I mean, I told myself I'm not gonna be drinking.
Like I said, I might have one seldom. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to be a special event. Otherwise, I ain't drinking.
See, I should love to party, man. Like whatever was around, count me in.
Oh yeah, I love to have a good time.
It depends what we're talking about.
Yeah. All right, brother. I'm running up on that time limit. So, you know what I'm saying? Let these people know your Instagram tag again and where they can find you. And if they want some workout tips or if they want to get trained and they're in your area, can they find you?
Yeah, they can easily find me if they go like on Instagram. They can find me by typing in the Pirate King Gus. I usually help out people in the general area. I do have a couple of online clients. I don't have too many. The reason being so is I don't want to get to the point where like I cannot get back to people in time. Yeah. Because I know I have individuals that are like, I'm just going to the gym right now. I'm going to train back. What should I do? And
yeah, I'll
try my very best to reply to them. If I have like 1,000 people sending me all that, I'll get back.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the stuff that I post on my stories, it's mostly goof stuff. I like to entertain people. Everybody takes social media too serious. I just like to have a little fun, put a little.
Hey, and that's how I look at it, brother. Look, having a good time. Because I do the same thing on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I only post stuff that makes me laugh. You know what I mean?
And sometimes we may cross the line a little bit, but
just a little bit, just a tad.
Well, yeah. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out and everything like that. If you need help, reach out.
That's it. All right, and I'll put all this information in the bottom in the notes. Make sure you go check them the fuck out. And so guess the fuck what? This is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. Thank you for listening. Make sure you rate, review. I'm also part of a powerful podcasting network, SIP Network, the Slightly Irregular Podcast Network. Make sure you go check it out. It's at SIP Network on Instagram. It's sipnet.us. You can go to all our podcasts, all our information. Make sure you rate, review, like, subscribe. It helps us to fuck out. Also, too, you can go to T Publix. If you want to buy any of my merchandise, you easily can. Shirts and whatever kind of coffee mugs, whatever it is, they sell it all. Also, too, BlackstoneLabs.com, 20% off. B2the4thpower at checkout. cathconcrete. Thank you guys for listening. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming on, brother. And so I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Never die. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living.